All right, welcome everyone. I'm Curtis Brinkerhoff here with Impartner, and I am thrilled to be here today with Lisa Langley, who is the Director of Global Partner Communications and Programs from Siemens Software. So Lisa, we're extremely excited to have you here today as one of our Catalyst Award winners because of the difference that you make in the channel ecosystem. So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. So Lisa, the reason that we have you here with us today is because you have done a great job of innovating and creating this revolution around partner communications. So tell us a little bit about Siemens, your partner communications, and what things were like when you arrived in Siemens.
Well, when I came on, it was a little over, 2.5 years, almost three now. And our regions are set up in 4 different zones, and each of those zones was acting kind of like its own company. And they had one representative doing the partner communications, and everybody was doing their own thing. They didn't really talk to each other at all. So there was different formats. We would use Microsoft Word templates and dump it into an email or PDF it and attach it. The content was all inconsistent because they would be one person going out to all kinds of people trying to find the content, deciding what's important, and then, putting some semblance around it in organization and then putting it out to the partners. So a partner in Germany would be getting something completely different, potentially from somebody in Japan or the Americas. So that was all different. The cadence was different. And so there was no coordination, no centralization of information or format or cadence. So, and of course, there was no way to track it. There was no personalization. Every single partner got every single piece of information. That was the case before. So.
Okay, so in terms of this revolution, it sounds like there was just this need to change so that content was meaningful for people and that it resonated and that it was more focused. So why a revolution, and why does this revolution around communications make a difference at the end of the day for you and for your partners?
Well, we really feel like it's a revolution because going from the before to where we are now has changed everything. So, the whole purpose was, of course, to try to get the information to our partners, the information they need and want when they want it, and then the way that they want it. And so the biggest things for us when we were looking for a tool was personalization, segmentation, of course, to be able to target our specific audience by language, by country, by content, and also the consistency across the regions. So the partners in North Korea may be doing something differently than partners in America or Germany, and they need the ability to customize that piece of content for their audience so that we're not just blanketing the entire globe with what we think from the global perspective is applicable to those partners. They have to personalize that piece of information for their audience. And that's really been revolutionary for us.
That's great insight. Lisa, as you guys evaluated technology to provide this type of an experience and really create a new Siemens as far as how content and information is presented to your partners, what are some of the key things that you were looking for in a solution? And ultimately, what led you to choose the News on Demand platform with Impartner?
Well, the first thing it did is coordinated with all the regions, and we put together a set of criteria against which we would look at different tools. And the top 5 consistently across the board was the personalization, I say customization meaning the segmentation of the partners by role, and the ability to target that information, and definitely the language support. We needed to have double byte character support for our Asia Pacific countries because it's one of our biggest regions. We can have an unlimited amount of content contributors. So it's not just me going out and saying, hey, enablement team, hey, marketing team, what do you have for the partners this month or this week? I mean, you can imagine how not scalable that is. We're up to just under 100 contributors now, and it's been great and growing. So people see it, they see the uptick, they see our statistics. We're up over 50% for the open and click rates especially because of localization. And of course, they want to be a part of it. It's huge. Yeah. It's huge.
Wow, 50%. That's enormous.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, most communications don't even get a 20% click rate, let alone a 50% increase.
I know.
Really appreciate that wisdom and you sharing those insights, Lisa. thank you so much for being here today. Again, congratulations on the Catalyst Award. We have
Thank
some
you.
great things coming for that, and we're excited to continue to see the great and amazing things that Siemens does as a company and that you do in terms of global partner communications and programs. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Lisa. We really appreciate that.
My pleasure completely, Curtis. Thanks so much again.
Absolutely.